Alright, welcome to another NES mods tutorial. Today I will be showing you how to modify the palette in an NES game. To start, we're going to need three things: a hex editor, a ROM, and an emulator. So first, let's go ahead and open up our hex editor and open up our ROM. Now go ahead and open up your emulator, then open up the ROM in that. Now go to Tools and PPU Viewer, and you should get a dialog box open. Now towards the bottom, you'll see two rows: the background colors, which is at the top, and the sprite colors, which are at the bottom. So today we're just going to focus on changing a few things to get the gist of how to modify it. So if you'll hover over the first color in the top left-hand corner, you'll see that 2.2 is given. That's the value there. If you move over one to the next color, you'll see 2.9, which is the color for light green, the value for the color light green. And then you'll see 1A, which is the value for the color dark green. If you move over one more, you'll finally see that OF is the color for black. So now that we have that in mind, we can identify that the bushes in Super Mario Brothers use 2.9, which is the light green, and 1A is used by the hills, which is the dark green. So now let's just go ahead and modify those. So let's go back to the hex editor and go to search, find. Now go down and make sure that the box Joker character hex is checked, and change the value in the box to 2.2. Now go back to the search and go over the first color, which is 2.2. Move on to the next one, light green, which is 2.9. 1A for dark green, and then OF for black. Now that we have that, we can go ahead and search for this color. So let's click OK. Now we're taking our address. We've got 0F, which isn't 22, but the thing about being a wildcard is it could be something else, so that's actually okay. Now if we go over one, we see 29, which is the light green. Move over one again, we see 1A, which is the dark green, and then OF, which is black. Now if you continue on and you press over again, you go back to OF, which is again okay because we have the wild card for 22. Let's move over one more time, and we see 36 for the pink color. Now that's perfectly fine, that matches up with what we have, so that means we've found the right spot. So let's go back to 29, and let's just go ahead and make that 30 for white, and let's make the 1A 16 for red. So let's go ahead and save the hex editor now, exit out of the emulator, and then reopen the ROM of the emulator. Now you'll see that the hill, which once used 1A for dark green, is now using red, and the bushes that once used 2.9 for light green is now white. The essence of modifying the palette is identifying what colors are used and then searching through the ROM for the correct value. It's key to remember that the first color in every slot is typically should be searched for as a wild character because it can be changed and modified. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below in the video and continue watching. Thank you.